back in the morning session. Alright, so let's get back on this topic. We're screwing around with the phase engine. $12 for a cheap, 120 items, jam-packed and loaded up. I didn't load them all in because, well, I ain't got time for that. So let's get it. Now, I know you guys are like, well, what happens if you use a square wave with that pulse and trying to make it a pulse and squarey type thing? Let's see. Get into your creepy robotic horror movie arpeggiated type of D-tune. It gets really creepy. I love how that does that. That's very cool. Yeah, so that's the pulse. And pulse inverted. So, you know, it's crazy. Like, that's how it's doing it. It's just, I don't know. I don't mean to do all these hand symbols and all this other, you know, gestures and got to, shot to. I'm sorry. You have to excuse me. But it's just, you know, it's just how the stuff behaves itself. Like, sound behaves in a certain type of manner, and when you automate it or when you screw around with it and you do certain stuff, you know, it then in turn behaves differently as well. So let's jump on and crank it back up. All right, excuse me, I think I got something in my eye real quick. Get some dust. I don't know what the hell that came from. All right, so now we're on saw. Semitone tunable, you know it. +6, we'll go to the augmented diminished. Turns down to like 53 or something. Swing it over there. See, you get even cooler tones when you understand music theory and then you apply that. Like, see, this is why this is epic. Mathematically precisely done. I told you the plus and the minus to your sinusoidal, you know, no pun intended. But listen, you get into the numeral game here, okay? This is the games that you play with numbers. It's just like basic like geometry. Not the geometry gets complex, but it's like basic math, maybe some multiplication, division, you know, yata. But then when you get into, you have to get into the visual language along with the numerals. You know, you have to get into, you know, you have to understand sound to a degree. And I'll say again, no pun intended, but a degree. You know, like 45 or 90. And a degree of understanding as well. Because then it all goes in, you know, it all just coagulates together into one amazing thing. And this box is definitely, I would want to say amazing. Like, that's why I just wish I could just talk to Blofeld, because I'm telling you, I have blueprints for them. If they seen them, they'll be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You think, okay, if you think that I got all this shit right here, you think I got, look at these banknotes, ma. Look at this, ma. Look at this shit, cuz. Look at this shit. And all this shit I developed on top of this. Now, I'm not being cocky, but I'm saying, if you think that I don't got no blueprints, I don't got no blueprints? Come on, ma. Come on, man. I'm killing them. I'm telling you. If Waldorf was to get at me and then they see the blueprints to something, they'll be like, yo, alright, let's go. Get his ass over here. Gustavo, motherfucker. Come kick my door in and come snatch me up. Come on. This box is bad, man. This box really bad. Alright, now let's screw around with the square and the saw. We'll combine them. Put a play table with that square and play some games. Uh-oh. What I tell you about the play table? Steppy, did I stutter, motherfucker? No, I didn't. Sorry, I'm a street nerd. My bad. I'm real smart. I come from the street, man. Okay, so. Hear the stutter? Now let's turn it down. Let's see what stutter effects we can get. See that? Hear that? Changed up. Oops, I'm gonna turn to 45, excuse me. Man, come on, man. You hear that shit stutter? Man. You don't want to get too long playing that. We gotta play with it at 8. You can do that 4 too. Yes. My man, Alexi, man, I got to get it in the book. I know the codex coming. Listen, baby, I got bank notes, baby. Yeah, my boy got money, man. I got it coming. I got the money coming right to y'all, man. I got the money coming right to you, man. We got the currencies flowing, man. It's coming right to you. Just believe it got right chop. I just gotta, it's hard. It's rough, it's hard, and I gotta like, okay, let me try to elaborate a little bit on that, and then you'll see why it's hard. Okay, play table, for instance. When you screw around with it at 8, it's normal. And then 4, it's like you have 2 tables sitting next to each other, so it's like now you can have a whole party of people. Instead of 6 people, now you have, or instead of 4 people at a table, now you have 8. You see what I'm saying? Now the play table, now you can really play some poker. See? Now, you know, it starts getting lonely around 16. That's like a 2-man table. You know, that's like some duo shit. And then 32 is like nothing, you know. So it's like the higher you go, the more poker players you got. So the more you know the more lively the casino is. You know, and then when you playing with me, you rolling with me. So the house always wins, baby. We won't lose around here. What the fuck? That's that casino music for you. See, that's a full lively casino at 2-foot play table, and you screwing around with it on 128, or I should say 512 foot square wave. See how we play games? Now let's play with a trapezoid. Let's screw around. Actually, now it's truly turn it down. Now, mind you, I only been playing with the radio, bandpass. You know, I've only been tuning in FM. Okay, that's how we're doing it. We're not really screwing around with too much. I still haven't gotten into my matrix. This is all straight up off this one punk ass LFO, 45-degree angle, ba 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 ba. You know, poor man's drive. We're driving it. We're slamming hammers in the shit. You know, probably like 9-inch nails. Wham, man, thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? We're killing it. This is how we do it. I told you, we bust this thing down. It's a utilitarian sound toolbox. You need one. I would love to have two, but maybe that's too much to ask for. But that's great. This one box, bad box. Oh. Now let's put it through PPG. Now I said PPG and comb will negate FM only if you set them on 2, because you gotta understand that if they're leading into 2, 2's the outcome. If 2's the outcome, then the outcome negates that even would be bypassed in the first place. But the signal is passing through filter 1 anyway first. You wanna know why? Because that's where the oscillators always start at. Filter 1 balance. You know that. 64. F1. See, but you gotta bring this up a little bit, a notch. See how it works? See? Then we get back into this. That's what you call the laughing of the Blofeld. That's called silicone. That's this thing laughing, saying ha 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 ha. You think I can't do shit? Joke's on you, motherfuckers. Those that doubt it, those that talk no. Hey Waldorf, seriously, listen. I have a I seriously have some blueprints for you. I told you. Listen, come on. If you guys gotta know I'm not bullshitting. I know this. They're like, what school do you go to? You know, what the fuck is all this? And these grandiose delusions and yeah. Now I'm not saying this to Waldorf. I'm saying I know trolls be saying that shit. I know you're like, damn, where the fuck are you at? Or what are you doing? No, seriously, I literally have blueprints, and it's quite crazy, and it's quite simple. and it'd be quite cheap. And I really think we should sit down at a table, have some coffee in the taça, and do some expression, man. So that would be great. I would love to sit down and talk. And set some inspiration, man. Coffee in taça. Ein Tage. I'll catch you, man.